Welcome to the YouTube edition of the book The Marble Lion. You are about to embark on a journey of Chapter 5. Please subscribe and click the like button to support the channel and get notified when the next chapter is out. Also, if you want to buy me a coffee, the link is in the description below. Thank you. Margaret. The person is yelling my name, calling me. At the same time, I am lost in thoughts. I snap out of it and look in the direction from which the call is coming and see my boss, red in the face, definitely annoyed at me. I am so sorry, Elizabeth. I was so into this presentation that I am preparing for you for tomorrow that I did not hear you calling me. What do you need? I say as apologetically as I can. I need you to do your job, which includes also being alert and ready when I need you. She huffs. This is not the first time this month that she has been annoyed with me. I'm losing my grip because I'm overstretched with my agenda. I need to take care. This cannot happen again. I do apologize, Elizabeth. I do not need yet another of your apologies, Margaret. That presentation better be ready by 6 before I leave the office. And now, take your notepad and follow me. We have a meeting to attend to. Yes, of course. Where do we go? Director of the department's conference room. There is a new topic that we need to cover in the press. It has been just decided. My heart starts to beat so fast. Do you know who will be at the meeting? Didn't get much info about it. I suppose we'll see when we get there. Come on. Elizabeth is on her way towards the elevators, carrying her laptop and water bottle. I grab my notepad and phone and start the slow run to catch up with her. Throughout the entire ride with the elevator, I nod in Elizabeth's direction, trying to pay attention to what she is saying about her dog and what he needs before his eye surgery. I love that dog. I am interested in what is happening. But the thought that Charles will be in the same room as me in just under a few minutes is pressing my chest with anxiety. I cannot concentrate. I can barely take a breath. The unknown situation awakens in me post-traumatic stress disorder. After Doris's death, I developed pretty frequent reactions of the fight-or-flight mechanism, and anxiety and PTSD started to creep in. It is not only that losing her was hard because every moment of watching her fading away in bed was harsh and painful, but our country at the time was going through a series of demonstrations and was on the brink of a civil war. Luckily, it didn't happen. However, for some days, I had to stay inside my apartment because going out onto the streets was dangerous. However, at this moment, I am trying to remind myself that I am not in the middle of the demonstrations, that my life is not in jeopardy, that Doris is gone, and that all that I feel is the product of my past traumas. It is not real. There is enough air, Margaret. You can breathe. I repeat inside my head, over and over. You can do this. You will go through this meeting just as you have gone through many of them before. Even if he is present at the meeting, that does not change the fact that you are now setting your priorities straight, and emotions cannot get in the way. No starry night kisses, no more I love yous. As soon as Elizabeth and I entered the meeting room on the top floor, reserved for the meetings with the executives, my eyes met Charles's. He is standing in front of the projector screen. He is smiling, and he is giving me a nod with his head. I am doing the same. Elizabeth approaches him for a handshake, but I search for a free seat at the end of the long table. It is good to be at a safe distance from Charles, and he looks dapper as always. His press suit fits him perfectly. His smile is pristine white. His brown hair has been combed over to the right side. It appears that he didn't care how it would look, but obviously he put an effort into it. Did you do it for me? Did you think how you would see me today and you wanted to look your best? I am stopping my thoughts again with a head shake. I need to focus on my task, and that is being a productive and reliable part of the company, so I can get promoted to the level where I have access to previous clinical trials and studies. I need to solve the mystery about Doris's death. While I think these thoughts and sort my notes on my notepad, I am completely oblivious to the fact that Charles is approaching me. So, when he says, "Hello, Margaret, how are you?" I screech. The whole conference room echoes with my voice, and I am utterly horrified. I cover my mouth with my hand and drop my head not to look at anyone present in the room, and most importantly, not to look at him. "I am so sorry I startled you, Margaret," Charles says apologetically. "I didn't mean to scare you. No. I am sorry. Oh my God, I am so ashamed. What kind of noise was that?" Then I look up at Charles, and when our eyes meet, I feel more comfortable again. Suddenly, the embarrassment is gone, and we both start giggling. "Yes, this sound of yours was really something," Charles says, still laughing. "Everybody will be talking about this." I sigh. "Unfortunately, I cannot disagree with that," Charles says. "To answer your question, I am good, thank you, or I was up until a minute ago, and I will be again as soon as I forget what I just did." "How about yourself?" I ask. "I am great, thank you. This new project has just emerged. I've had an idea for developing a new third-generation beta blocker, which I'm presenting now. I guess my boss called you guys from the marketing team because he is excited about it and wants to promote it." "That is great, Charles. Congratulations. I am looking forward to hearing more about it now." "Thank you. I had the idea for a long time, trying to devise a formula for the compound. However, it didn't crystallize completely until I sat down one evening with my team, and we worked on it together. My team is awesome. Who knows for how long I would think about it myself and still be searching for a solution. That's why they say that 2 brains are better than 1. And in your case, 10 are better than 1 for sure." "Yes, that's the brain power we have." Charles chuckles. And then there it is. That moment of looking into each other, his eyes that is just a split second longer than it should be. It feels like a magnetic pull between us. We cannot help it. It feels like danger, desire, despair, and recognition all at once. There is a spark in his eyes that ignites the fire that I just made a promise not to feel ever again. Somehow, I manage to look away, clear my throat, and say, "Well, good luck with your presentation, Charles." "Thank you, Margaret. I hope to talk to you and catch up with all that is happening in your life. Let's have coffee soon." "Yeah, sure," I say silently. But in the back of my mind, I know that will not happen. Charles leaves me and returns to the front of the room just in time when the CEO walks in. The presence of this person that I consider a bad human being sobers me up, and I spend the next hour and a half completely immersed in the topic of the meeting and the discussion that surrounded it. Thank you for listening to the Chapter 5 of the book The Marble Lion. Don't miss the next video on this channel with the next chapter. Listen, subscribe, and like the videos. Thank you.